E.T.'s got Mr. T, 7:30 tonight.
Yes, that's why I'm calling Geraldine to tell you not to worry. Raven is here. Yes. Yeah, well, right now she's upstairs asleep. Well, it's a long story, but she was picked up for impersonating a police officer. I know it does sound a little ridiculous, but it's true.
Any identification?
Yeah, we took this off of him.
Richard Scanlon, huh? His credit cards, his money, nothing else?
Not even a driver's license.
Of course not. Driver's licenses have addresses on them. Looks like this guy didn't want his wallet to reveal very much about him.
Oh, I guess it could mean several things. He could be, that espionage agent, Constantine, the one that Raven told us about.
Well, I don't know. It could be, but he could be anybody. We don't know.
Yeah, well, one thing we do know is he was certainly no match for this guy, Cameron.
Huh. Yeah, and Cameron with a bullet wound in him. Cameron being weak from loss of blood.
Some kind of a Superman, huh?
No, just a very determined man. Doesn't take any super strength to use this on somebody who's got a bullet in him.
Any luck?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
I must have gotten your instructions wrong. I've been at this thing all night.
All right. Give me the diary. I'll have to do it myself. Come on. You're useless, Andre. I've killed to win this chess game.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Zest, the deodorant bar that leaves no sticky soap film so you feel really clean. And by All Temperature Cheer, tough on dirt in today's cooler temperatures.
I can feel it.
It's a clean, so clean, I can feel it. I can feel it.
Discover a clean so revolutionary that even after 25 years, no soap has been able to match it.
What a feeling.
It's the clean of Zest deodorant bar. It's a better way to clean because Zest has a unique system of cleansers and rinsers no soap has. See how Zest rinses away cleaner. Soap just can't do that. In water, you can actually see the difference.
I can feel the difference.
I can feel it.
I can feel it.
What a feeling.
Discover a clean so clean you can feel it. Zest. In 25 years, nobody's done clean better.
Remember roller rinks? I always skated with my Steady Eddie and my favorite white pleated skirt, at least till creepy Jimmy Carlson started showing off.
But Mom cleaned it with Cheer and hot water. Today, I wash differently, in more warm and cold water. And Cheer knows it. That's why today's all-temperature Cheer is so tough and warm and cold. How tough? Tough enough to clean these in warm, and tough enough to clean this collar in cold, and without pre-treating. Here's that collar. Cheer cleaned it in cold without pre-treating. And these, Cheer did great in warm. See? Cheer's changed with the times. Even roller skating's changed. But I think I can adapt.
In today's cooler temperatures, you can trust today's Cheer.
Nicole, please, I'm fine. Just don't worry about me and stop treating me like a baby.
Yes, well, babies have to eat as well as adults. Now, I bet you haven't had anything to eat.
Now, you're wrong. You see, I'm dressed and I've already had coffee.
Coffee? Coffee isn't food. Now, I want you to march into the kitchen and fix yourself something nourishing. Promise me.
All right, I promise. If you promise to stay there and enjoy yourself and quit worrying about me.
All right. It's a deal. Goodbye.
Bye.
How's she doing?
I think she's contemplating anorexia.
Oh, I doubt it. She likes her victuals too much.
Well, she can't have much of an appetite when she's in such a gloomy mood.
You're talking about yourself now.
And we had a pact, remember? No thoughts for the morrow. We'll just let tomorrow take care of itself.
Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow...
Please, stop it. Now, we agreed that the subject was taboo. Now, let's talk about the subject of breakfast.
I'm just going to have the usual.
Which is nothing.
Well, I plan to have a bite of the chocolate croissant you're going to order.
Mind reader. Speaking of that, I wish I knew what was going on in Jody's mind this morning.
Why? Because she refused to join us?
Mm-hmm. And I think I know why. I think she thought we would take the opportunity to lecture her more about Preacher.
Her taboo subject.
I know. That's what worries me so much about it. She's so secretive about him. I mean, every time we mention his name, she changes the subject.
Well, I think she realizes we don't like the guy very much.
I know. We haven't hidden that from her, have we? Wonder if he knows how we feel. Wonder if he could tell when she brought him up to the apartment.
He'd have to be able to tell something, otherwise he'd be totally insensitive.
If he is insensitive, what does Jody see in him? I know. Animal magnetism.
Well, maybe there's something else.
What?
Well, I heard a theory from Dee Dee.
What?
Let's order your croissant. I'm ready for it.
Yes, Oscar. You're kidding. No, I wasn't. No, I mean, yes, that's fine. Send him up.
Doctor's phone number? Everybody that sees you, you must give him a heart attack, huh?
Come on,
How you
Preacher.
doing?
I'm fine, but you've got to stop dropping in like this. First of all, if Miles and Nicole were here, they probably wouldn't let you up.
Oh, come on. They're not here, right? Huh? They're down at the rock garden feeding their faces.
How did you know that?
Well,
Never mind, you were probably there.
No, I just wanted to check the place out. When I saw your folks, I did this 9-degree turn because I didn't want to disturb their breakfast. You dig?
I dig.
Besides, I knew you'd be here all alone. And I said to myself, Self, there's not a better way to start the day than you and me having this place to ourselves.
Preacher, I don't think that this is a very good idea.
Oh, come on. Look how happy I am.
That's great. I'm nervous because if they come home and find you here, I'm in trouble.
What are they going to do, huh? Throw me out over the terrace? Please, huh? You live here, right?
Yeah.
Aren't you allowed to have visitors?
Well, yeah, except Miles, well, he's not going to think that this is proper.
That's a funny word, proper. That's something I ain't never been. Proper.
That's nothing to be proud of.
You know what I wish? I wish your folks had walked through that door right now, because I'd love to see their faces. I really would. Especially when they see us doing something like this.
Preacher.
Come on, baby. You didn't even say hello to me when I came in. All my girls say hello to me, just like...
Girls!
Ooh. Did I say girl?
Yes, you said girls.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, I don't want Lottie. I don't want Dottie. I don't want any damn buddy, baby. I just want you.
Please, Preacher, come on, give it up. It's also the wrong time and the wrong place, so why don't you just leave?
No, it's the right time. It's the right place. And you're the right girl.
Come on. You know, I just thought of something. If you didn't go to the rock garden, where did you go?
No place. I came right here.
So then, you didn't have breakfast, did you? You must be starving.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of
Do you
hungry.
like bacon and eggs?
Whoa, I'd rob banks if I knew they kept them in the safe. I mean, I can get down on some bacon and
Good.
eggs.
All I have to do is rob the refrigerator.
Wait, baby, I didn't come here for no free meal, all
Do
right?
you like coffee?
I don't drink coffee.
Orange juice. I know you're an orange juice man.
Hey, wait, go. Well. I wonder what the poor people are doing on a day like this.
Carnival of Values is on with great savings. This Kenmore washer, just $299.99. Matching dryer, only $239.99. Both with permanent press cycle. Save $100 on this Kenmore microwave oven with electronic touch controls. Save $30 on this PowerMate vacuum with beater bar brush and dual edge clean. Save $150 on this Sears video recorder with still frame and visual scan. Hurry to the Carnival of Values at Sears.
I come home from a day in the city to a place with a country kind of pretty.
Sears Open Home is here. Furniture and furnishings for every room.
Dusty rose and calico, peaches and cream.
Now you'll save 10 to 40% on everything in our Open Home collection. Sheets just $6.99. Bath towels just $4.99.
A whole new kind of country pretty. Sears Open Home, it's home to me.
Well, Raven was right about one thing, but she was wrong about something else. The dead man in the warehouse, he was using the alias Constantine.
So he was the spy that Raven told us about, the one who Devereaux contacted in the Caribbean?
Well, he was, but, well, he wasn't really the same man.
Well, what do you mean?
The man's name was Richard Scanlon. That's the name he was known by at the CEA.
Ah, then you were in touch with them.
Yes, that's how I found out his name. That's how I found out that he's the second man to use the code name Constantine.
The second? What does that imply?
Richard Scanlon was a CEA agent.
Well, then why was he helping Ian Devereaux?
He wasn't. He was helping the CEA.
He was a double agent.
Let's say he was a double substitute agent. The original Constantine was very jealous of his anonymity. He guarded it. He never accepted assignment in person. It was always over the phone or through the mail. This made him an easy target for being replaced. When he did die, and it was of natural causes, that's when the CEA found out his true identity, and they decided to keep that a secret.
So that they could replace him with one of their own people, this Richard Scanlon?
Exactly.
The late Richard Scanlon.
Well, I can hardly believe that we were all completely taken in by David Cameron.
There's no doubt about that, is there, Derek?
Not after hearing Raven's story. And by the way, I would like to hear a little more from Raven.
Oh, Derek, you're really going to have to wait. She's absolutely exhausted.
She said she told you everything she knew, and I gather all that information was bad.
Yeah. No, it couldn't be worse. As a matter of fact, if Cameron is a foreign agent, well, he's got what he wanted. He's got the phone book.
Now we know why he was so determined, why he stopped at absolutely nothing.
Honey, I think he's the kind of man, he would have done the same thing if he were working on our side.
What are you doing to find him, Derek?
I got an APB out for him, and not just citywide, statewide, and the CEA is trying to get some federal help. It'll be very difficult for him to leave the country with that computer disk.
On the other hand, though, it wouldn't be very difficult to get that disk out of the country by itself.
Yes, that would be relatively simple.
I know. That's why I say the news is bad.
We were dealing with a very clever man, clever enough to have fooled the CEA all these years, and clever enough to have used all of us to benefit another country.
Yeah, we've been used all right.
Didn't matter to him at all. Yeah, murdering didn't matter to him at all either.
But how did he overcome Scanlon? When Cameron left our house, he looked to be as weak as a kitten.
Well, it doesn't take much strength to tighten a rope around a man's neck.
Wait a minute. Derek, isn't that the way Patricia Devereaux died?
Yes, it is. He was strangled with a telephone cord.
Do you see any kind of connection here?
I certainly do. Patricia Devereaux. She had the phone book in her possession. I'm sure that Cameron tried to get it from her any way he had to.
Possibly he may have used that phony police uniform.
Oh, by the way, that's why I came here, too. I want to get the uniform to take it to the lab and see whatever they can tell us.
Excuse me. Hello? Yes. Yes, he is. Just a moment. Derek, it's Ian Devereaux.
Yes, I left a message with headquarters so that could be reached here. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Devereaux, this is Chief Derek Mallory.
Your office told me to call you here, Chief. I was sure you'd want to talk to me just about now.
Yes, I do want to speak to you as soon as possible.
Every day, people face the moment of truth. The moment they decide if their dishwasher detergent did the job
I don't want to see spots on the glasses.
or didn't quite do the job.
I see spots on the glasses.
You ought to try Cascade. Most detergents can leave drops that spot, but Cascade has sheeting action to leave glass virtually spotless. Cascade's moment of truth
I like it. I like it a lot.
is Cascade's moment of glory.
Put your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms,
These beautiful moments were made possible by Head & Shoulders, the shampoo for the two of you.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Know what's missing in Pringles light potato chips? A lot of the fat you get in ordinary potato chips. Know what else? You'll never miss it.
Know what else is missing in Pringles Light? A lot of the salt you get in many ordinary chips. You'll never miss it.
You know what's not missing in Pringles Light? You guessed it.
Pringles Light in the silver can. Less fat, less salt, and so much flavor you'll never miss what's missing.
You want some more orange juice?
No, I've got some.
You like the view?
Yeah, it blows my mind, you know. I don't know what to do.
It's pretty. It's real pretty.
Yeah, it reminds me of being on a mountain or something. Better, I don't know.
Well, that's true. You can take the elevator up.
No, nothing like that. Makes you feel better. I mean, on account of all those people down there. Makes you feel like you're,
Superior?
no, higher. I don't know. Makes it your place. That's what it is. Here you got the penthouse, you got the terrace. It's a classy place, you know. And nothing from nothing leaves nothing. And you got to have something to live in a joint like this, right?
Yeah, you gotta have money. Or you have to have a relative that has money.
You taking this place for granted?
No. No, I don't take this place for granted. Look, I know what it's like to come from the bottom. I was there, remember?
So you worked your way all the way up to the top, and that's what counts, baby.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, first of all, this isn't my penthouse. And second of all, it isn't even Miles. It used to belong to his sister April, and she just sort of donated it to him.
What difference does it make how you get what you got as long as you get it? Huh?
Well, I think it makes a big difference.
Nah, see, that's the difference between you and me. See, me, I don't care how I get it. Say I become one of them big shot business dudes, right? And I clean up. Or say I find it in the street. Or say I hit the lottery. It's all the same, baby. Money, clean and green.
Well, don't you think it would be more satisfying if you earned it? Never mind, I guess you answered that question.
Hello, we're home.
Oh, no.
Hi.
Back so soon? I thought you were going to stop at the hospital.
Well, we changed our mind. Now, here you are again, preacher.
How you doing, Doc? How you feel, man?
Don't call me Doc, please. It drives me nuts.
I'm sorry. Kavanaugh. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I didn't know you were going to have company.
Well, she didn't know either. I kind of just barged in. I just wanted to stop by and say hello.
And for a bite to eat, I see.
Well, that was my idea.
Hey, she is a great cook, man. She rocked my world with some bacon and eggs.
You know, I have some coffee in the kitchen. Would anybody like some?
Not for me, thank you.
We had some at the Rock Garden.
Listen, Doc, why don't you and me relax and hang out and talk like we did the other night? That was really nice talk. Maybe we could, like, pick it up,
I
you know?
enjoyed it, too, but I tell you what, we really don't have time for another talk like that now. We got a lot of work to do.
Well, I'm hip. I know where you and Miss Kavanaugh are coming from. You go ahead and do what you got to do. Me and Jody will go on the terrace and be real quiet.
I don't think you understand. I would like you to say goodbye.
You mean that, man? You throwing me out?
I'm not throwing you out. I'm asking you to leave. We have a busy day ahead of us.
Oh, that's right. You got some trial or something, right?
Excuse me, I'm going upstairs.
Hey, Doc, man, I'm trying to be nice.
Preacher, why don't
Right?
you
I
just...
thought you and me were going to be friends,
Forget
man.
the whole thing. Don't start. Take your jacket and say goodbye.
So you feel the same way, too, huh? It's like a unanimous decision? All right, man, I'll see you later. Real soon. Later, baby.
heard me. You'd have to be frightened being alone with someone you think is a murderer.
Ma, what are you talking about?
Damn well what I'm talking about. I know exactly what you've been doing, Jody. You've been playing detective for the second time.
Who told you that?
The only difference is that now you think Preacher may be Nora Fulton's killer.
Sir Raven is in good hands. I'm very glad to hear it.
Yes, well, your wife's been through quite an ordeal, Mr. Devereaux. She's very lucky to have escaped with her life.
But I'm very glad that she did.
Wait, Mr. Devereaux, that's not what we came here to discuss.
Ah, yes. The phone book. I presume your detective friend knows all about it?
Well, yeah, I've been brief, but there's still a lot of things I'd like to learn.
Yes. Just like everybody else, especially when it comes to trusting people.
You mean that guy Cameron?
Raven seems to think that Cameron's a foreign agent. Judging from his actions lately, I'm beginning to think so, too. What do you think?
I'm sure there's no doubt about it. Judging from his accomplishments, I should think he's one of their finest.
Chief says that the phone book was in your computer for some time. Is that correct?
Yes. Amusing, isn't it? It was on a disc containing a chess program. Play a certain game according to the notations. Up comes the phone book. Quite simple, really. But damn difficult to detect.
Yes, but you did figure it out. And then you had to give it to Cameron. He came over and threatened you, threatened to kill Raven, and made you give it to him.
Yes, I gave him the disc. But you know me, Chief. Always the gentleman. Pretty decent to me, wouldn't you think? Since Raven is my wife in name only.
Now, what does that mean?
I'll explain that to you later.
Yes, this Mr. Cameron is a diabolically clever chap. A worthy opponent, as we say. I wonder if he plays chess.
I'm sure he's playing chess right now. Probably congratulating himself for having checkmated all of us.
I'm not so sure about that.
No, what do you mean?
All he's accomplished is what we call fool's mate.
You want to explain that?
You see, Mr. Cameron only thinks that he's won the game.
Francis Dye, homemaker, condition, tension, headache.
It started here, and now it's throbbing. Please give me some aspirin.
Today we'd like you to try extra-strength Tylenol. It works without aspirin.
I have to see if it really works.
Regular aspirin only gives you this much medicine, but extra-strength Tylenol goes to the limit. It's the most medicine you can buy without a prescription.
It's gone. Absolutely gone. I've seen extra-strength Tylenol in action, and it works.
Safety-sealed extra-strength Tylenol. You can't buy a more potent pain reliever without a prescription.
She scraped her leg. My elbow, too.
Glad I bought two different bandages.
Trico Max. They're better than the old ones.
Because Trico breathes better.
You won't get hot and wrinkly under it. What about my elbow?
A bending place is flexible fabric. Because it stretches.
A bending bandage.
Better.
Trico Mesh, better because it breathes. And flexible fabric, better because it bends. Different bandages for different needs. Only by Band-Aid brand from Johnson & Johnson.
Celebrate General Hospital's 20th anniversary and watch a week of great memories. Who could forget these favorites? Luke and Laura's wedding, Scorpio and Tiffany on the Island of Mystery, favorite villains, vintage footage of Steve and Jesse. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't miss it all next week.
Mr. Devereaux, I'll have to ask you to explain that a little more fully. If only for my benefit. You see, I don't play chess.
All right, I will. When Cameron arrived to demand the disc in exchange for Raven's life, he spoke to the man who was holding her hostage. Only this person wasn't quite that satisfied. He wanted to be absolutely sure that Cameron had the right disc.
Yeah, well, these discs, they all do look alike.
So he made me make a printout copy, just to confirm the fact.
Chief, those ashes that we found in the fire bucket over at the warehouse.
Yes. You're absolutely right. He wouldn't want to run the risk of carrying that list around with him. That's why he destroyed it.
Sure, but he still has the disc.
Yes, he does.
All right, so then what's the difference?
There's all the difference in the world, Chief.
Now, for the last move. And checkmate will come up, and the list will be decoded.
isn't working.
I don't understand it. It's on the disc. I know it's on the disc. I held the printout in my own hands and burned it. But it has to be the same disc. Unless you manage to switch it somehow. No, that's impossible. If he has tricked me, this time I'll kill him. I swear I will. I'll kill him.
Scotchgard. Scotchgard carpet cleaner plus protector. No other cleaner cleans better and gives you the clean stays clean. No other cleaner cleans better and leaves Scotchgard protection that won't let soil dig in. Stops most spills from turning into stains. Get the only cleaner with Scotchgard protection for carpets and for upholstery. For the clean that stays clean.
Hey, here's Better Cheddar's crackers, San Francisco style. Better Cheddar's, sourdough baked right in, delicious tasting Better Cheddar's, the San Francisco style. Snack thin. Nabisco takes the great taste of cheddar, bakes in real sourdough, so you get Better Cheddar's. Light, thin, delicious. Ooh, Better Cheddar's, the San Francisco style. Snack thin. Better Cheddar's. Nabisco.
This is Marlo Thomas. Nobody traps a man better than Raven, even if he belongs to somebody else. Well, move over, Raven. I've got some things to say about love, sex, and marriage tonight.
Tomorrow at 8/7 Central and Mountain, join John Denver, Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, and the whole gang for a Rocky Mountain holiday with John Denver and the Muppets.
Nation's capital, a city filled with important and impressive institutions, symbols of America that are known around the world. And of all the institutions in Washington, one of the most respected is David Brinkley. Watch ABC's World News Tonight with David Brinkley.
Ooh, it's toothache.
Toothache pain? Get maximum relief with Extra Strength Oragel, the pain reliever that works immediately and lasts for hours.
Extra Strength Oragel really works.
Good afternoon, I'm Ernie Anastas. Coming up today at 5 o'clock, the New York City policewoman who posed nude in a pornographic magazine is fired. She'll be talking live to us today at 5 o'clock. We'll have that for you, and we'll also have this.
You better circle July 1 on your calendar, because that's when New York City is cracking down even further on the illegal parkers. Details, the bad details, coming up.
And pictures of the streaking comet.
Tonight, Colton the Hollywood stuntmen take on the Army. A special 2-hour Fall Guy. Then,
Hi, I'm Marlo Thomas. Did you ever date a guy who has a way with words?
Love doesn't grow on trees.
Love doesn't grow on trees? I can't believe you said that.
Said it. I rehearsed it.
You did, didn't you?
Love, sex, and marriage.
tonight, starting at 8/7 Central and Mountain. Thursday, join John Denver and the Muppets for an all-new Rocky Mountain holiday.
I believe that how I feel is largely how I think. I believe how I look is what I eat and drink. I believe in crystal light, 'cause I believe in me.
New Crystal Light
Light drink mix is sweetened a whole new way. There's no sugar, no saccharin, and no saccharin aftertaste. 5 natural flavors that taste so terrific.
It's hard to believe there's only 4 calories to a glass.
I believe in Crystal Light, 'cause I believe in me.
Hello.
Lynn, it's Harold. I'm calling long distance.
What time is it?
2 a.m. your time, sleepyhead.
2 a.m.?
Oh, you would believe the money I saved by calling after 11 p.m.
Really?
For sure.
I could save you even more money, Harold.
Oh, baby.
To save 5 to 50% on long distance before as well as after 11 p.m., call MCI and stop talking in someone else's sleep.
Is it cream or non-dairy mocha mix? Your taste can't always tell.
But you'll always know there's no cholesterol.
Mocha mix.
I wish everybody would try it.
The City by the Bay, this week at 11.
Celebrate General Hospital's 20th anniversary and watch great memories from the past with 1-minute specials each day following your favorite ABC daytime shows. Who could forget such favorites as these? Luke and Laura's Wedding, Scorpio and Tiffany on the Island of Mystery, Scotty and Heather mix business with pleasure, favorite villains you love to hate, The Search for the Ice Princess, Luke Saves the World, vintage footage of Steve and Jesse, plus a special bonus, General Hospital bloopers, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, all next week.
Chick realizes women come in all shapes and sizes. That's why jeans by Chick are proportioned to fit, from leg to waist, hip to hip. Whether you're a sweet petite, long and lean, or in between,
Don't you know?
Chick's got your jean.
Chick jeans.
In 27 sizes, because Chick realizes that jeans should come in all shapes and sizes. Get a free Chick Hobo bag with purchase.